In the gentle whisper of the wind, we hear the echoes of distant mountains. In the vibrant colors of a blooming flower, we witness the sun's life-giving energy. Buddhism teaches us that such connections are not mere coincidences. They are reflections of a fundamental truth. Everything is interconnected. Imagine a vast web, shimmering with dewdrops in the morning light. Each dewdrop, though seemingly separate, reflects the entirety of the web. Every being in the universe, from the smallest grain of sand to the largest star, is interconnected. This interconnectedness is the very fabric of reality. At the heart of the Buddhist understanding of interconnectedness lies the principle of dependent origination, often referred to as pratitya samutpada in Sanskrit. This principle illuminates the truth that nothing exists in isolation. Every phenomenon, every event arises in dependence upon a web of causes and conditions. Just as a seed requires soil, water, sunlight, and a gardener's care to blossom into a flower, so too does every aspect of our lives arise from a multitude of interconnected factors. Our thoughts, feelings, actions, and experiences are not isolated events, but rather arise from a complex interplay of causes and conditions. Consider the simple act of drinking a cup of tea. The tea itself is a result of the farmer's labor, the rain that nourished the tea plants, and the sunshine that nurtured their growth. The cup we hold is a product of the potter's skill, and the earth that provided the clay. Even our desire for tea arises from a complex web of conditions, including our physical thirst, our cultural conditioning, and perhaps even a fond memory. Understanding dependent origination allows us to see the world with greater clarity and wisdom. We begin to recognize that our lives are not merely a series of random events, but rather a tapestry woven from countless threads of interdependence. The principle of dependent origination reveals the intricate dance of cause and effect that governs all phenomena. Every action, every word, every thought creates ripples that extend far beyond the immediate moment. This understanding invites us to live with a heightened sense of responsibility, recognizing that our choices have the power to create both harmony and discord. Just as a stone cast into a pond creates ripples that spread outward, so too do our actions generate consequences that touch the lives of others. A kind word can brighten someone's day, while a harsh word can leave a lasting wound. A small act of generosity can inspire others to act with compassion, while an act of greed can perpetuate a cycle of suffering. Understanding the interconnected nature of cause and effect helps us to see beyond the illusion of separateness. We begin to recognize that our actions have the power to create a more peaceful and compassionate world. By cultivating wholesome actions, we contribute to the well-being of all beings. As we deepen our understanding of interdependence, we begin to live with a profound sense of gratitude. We realize that our very existence is a gift made possible by the countless beings and conditions that have come together to support us. The natural world offers a profound reflection of the principle of interconnectedness. In the intricate web of life, we witness countless examples of symbiotic relationships where different species depend on one another for survival and well-being. These relationships remind us that true harmony arises from mutual respect, cooperation, and understanding. Consider the delicate balance of a forest ecosystem. The trees provide shelter and sustenance for a myriad of creatures, while the animals, in turn, disperse seeds and fertilize the soil. Bees pollinate flowers, ensuring the continuation of plant life, while the flowers provide the bees with nectar. Each element of the ecosystem plays a vital role, contributing to the health and vitality of the whole. The relationship between humans and nature is perhaps the most important example of interconnectedness. We depend on the earth for the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the food we eat. Yet, our actions often disrupt the delicate balance of nature, leading to pollution, climate change, and the extinction of species. By recognizing our interconnectedness with nature, we can begin to heal the wounds we have inflicted and create a more sustainable and harmonious future. We can choose to live in ways that honor our interdependence with all beings, recognizing that our well-being is inextricably linked to the well-being of the planet.